Hi, man. Joined backstage on the bus, Maria Brink. Girl, I just love you first and foremost. It is so good to see you. It is so awesome that you're here, and this time you actually got to perform.
Yes.
Albeit in inclement weather. I will tell you, it was awesome. As a fan, and you know I'm a big fan of you, being out there in the rain, coming down sideways, it didn't matter. It was fantastic. I love the new stage presence and look and everything. So as a friend and a fan, y'all knocked it out.
Oh, we love you, honey. Thank you for being supportive. It was raining too.
Yeah, dude.
It was kind of cool though.
It was, except my shoes are still wet.
Well,
hey, but we were out there just getting it, because you're right, it was a different scenario and look, and again, I love what you guys always do on stage. We'll talk a little bit about that. But first, how does it feel to be back on the road, back in Colorado? Because we missed it that last time.
We love Colorado.
Yeah.
It's one of our favorite places to come to by far. We're very happy to be here. It's only the second day into tour, so we're dialing in little things, but I felt alive on stage, and I felt like I got lost, and I loved the rain, and so that's all I could do, right?
Yeah, you're just such a cool spirit. You know, I'll tell you a story, okay? So she is all about empowering people, and she'll tell you that if you talk to her, especially ladies. One time, a couple years ago, I brought a younger kid, 18 years old, who was a female, who wrote me a note on an email that she was a cancer patient. And I brought her on the bus. Maria talked to her. They had a moment. They shared some tears. And to this day, that individual remembers that and uses that as one of her bigger life lessons. Now she's cancer free. And it's you know, what you do for people on stage is one thing, but in real life and in person and how you affect them is something extraordinary. So you truly have a gift.
Thank you, honey. I mean, that's the most beautiful part of it all, I think.
Yeah.
Like, the music's good and leaving that behind, but for people to love each other and to inspire each other in any form that we can, I think that that's the real beautiful thing to it all. Yeah.
It is, man. And you do it eloquently, you do it sinfully, and it's a little nice mix of it all there. You're an alchemist when it comes to the good and the evil. Well, tell me a little bit about Ritual. What was it like? Because, you know, from Black Widow to Ritual, a big leap for you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe and different. We wanted to do something more like raw and more stripped down, and not so much like electronics, even though I love that part.
Sure.
You know, I love industrial stuff, and we just wanted to be more like organic and like all of those things. So we kind of just approached it with that mindset. And I think I've told you before, but I'm really particular, and I build like a little storyboard, like when you were in school, and I put like the name, and then I put all the different like pictures that would make me think of the vibe of the album. Like I had like swamps and snakes and all these things, so that when everybody involved with like bringing the creativity together for the album like reads that and can be inspired by it. It's cool. Our producer would put like these swampy cool woods pictures on all the TVs and all the rooms that we were writing in. It was real vibey.
Well, you can tell ambience is important to you, right?
Yes, it is.
I love it. You know, and it's interesting because not just, you know, in the music, but the stage presence is a lot more intoxicating. There's a lot more, you know, you have a very good and evil scenario. You're like, you're almost an angel. And, you know, you look at Chris and, you know, he's got the dreads and the look, and they look all evil, and you come back to you and you may flip it where you're evil. And it's a very intoxicating thing to watch.
I love that. I mean, I think we all have the dark and the light and the inside of us. So it's like just finding the balance. Sometimes you gotta sink into the darkness to sometimes you got that animal inside of you. You have to go to that dark place in order to, like, if you're protecting someone you love or something's happening in that wild animal, it's like you have to have that side. And then you just gotta balance it with the light. Yeah.
Well, you know, what do they say? Most of the time when you find out, but mostly when you feel like you're living the most is when you're close to dying.
Yeah.
Right? If every day was good, you wouldn't know what a bad day was.
Appreciating each day, yeah.
So, tell me about when you were writing the songs, and oh my God, you guys did. Okay, I'm gonna age myself a little bit here. So you guys covered my prom song. Really covered my prom song. My prom song. Hey, but you killed it. You crushed it, man. When I heard that, I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, what a great twist on a really cool song. A lot of people couldn't do that song justice, but you, girl, oh.
It's a scary song.
Yeah, it's freaking.
To attempt, because it's like, to me, one of the all-time best songs ever. Like, I've always loved it. It's so hauntingly beautiful, and it's like, it's just timeless. And we knew we couldn't make it better, and so we were like, if we just approach this with the mindset of like, we can't make it better, you just do your own interpretation, your own, like, you know, to pay tribute.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we approached it.
So and we're talking about In the Air Tonight. If you don't know, all right, there's only one song like that. So when you heard that, what made you to decide to choose that song?
Well, I just think it fit the whole, like I said, I kind of create like this like feel, this vibe for the album, and it always had this haunting like slither to it, that song.
Yeah, it does.
So we added like snakes into it because it really always made me feel like that, and it just fit in there. And when we just one day we're like, oh, let's just try it today. Let's just you know, just say at least we tried, and it just started coming to life. Yeah.
And how does it feel when you play it in front of an audience? I just imagine their reaction is just.
Oh, I love it so much. Even though it's really slow and atmospheric, like some people think for it to be really heavy, it just has to be really fast and really loud and screaming all the time. Something really slow and animalistic moving, that's heavy and strong, even though it's slow, you know? And I think that's what that song is to me. It's one of my favorite ones to play.
Well, you're just awesome on stage. I just love you guys. How's Chris? How's the band?
Everybody's wonderful. Everyone's in good spirits and ready for this tour that we're on right now. We just shot 2 new music videos, and so everything's just kind of unfolding in the new album, and I'm excited for the new videos to come out too. We did one for Black Wedding and Roots.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Well, it's Ritual. You guys got to go get it. Maria Brink, I can't explain to you how much I just adore you and everything you're about.
Thanks.
You're
we
incredible.
love you. We thank you. Thank you for being supportive.
You're just awesome. All right, Kill Pop and KBPI. Bye, you guys. Peace.